Alright. This is Devin from Deadly Art Gaming. How's everybody doing today? Today we got some information. Well, not today, we got it yesterday, but I was feeling really bad yesterday. I got the coronavirus stuff, so I'm still 4 weeks in of that fun stuff. So I do apologize that I didn't get this out yesterday, but we got some new information from last Epoch um, about they are finally bringing in loot filters. It's one of the biggest things everybody's been griping for. They've been demanding, really want. Aside from the new class and multiplayer, which will be coming soon, the beta for that for the multiplayer is starting soon. For select people, they've already sent out one wave of keys to people, and then here shortly they'll start doing nominations for uh, more waves to join in to kind of stress test all that fun stuff to get it ready for the actual beta for everybody to use. So that will be coming soon. Um, but um, let's get into this here real quick. Um, so first off, if you like content, please smash that like button. If you want to keep up to date with the announcements, updates, and all that stuff for Lost Epoch. Smash that subscribe button. I do cover other games. I do live streams, build guides, and all that stuff. Um, so I do have that up on my channel here. I stream on Twitch pretty much every day. Last Epoch, other games as well. So uh, if y'all have any games y'all want me to cover, feel free to leave a comment, let me know, send me a message. I do have a Discord community down below. You can feel free to join in there, ask any questions, keep up with me there. Feel free to jump in there and chit chat with me as you please. I do have it linked where you can actually chat with me when I'm live streaming through Discord without having to go to Twitch or anything like that. So if you have any questions, you can pop in there and ask me any questions you want. But let's get into this. Go over what they've got going on with it. Now, I do think this is still probably maybe a couple weeks out before this is going to be released, because right now it's still in design phase. So um, they're still mocking up the UI and all that stuff for it because this is, from what I could tell, is going to be integrated into the game, not like Path of Exile to where they have their loop filter and then you have outsourced third party through the filter blade or whatever the loop filters you want to download from to customize it yourself. Hopefully down the road they'll once they get it all the bugs, all the everything ironed out, they'll implement the ability to use your like create your own style, like where like Path of Exiles has the ability to where you can input custom sound effects instead of the sounds that we hear when items drop now. You can put special sounds to certain rarities or certain items or whatever the case may be. Um, which I think will be really good because I that's one thing that I don't really care myself for like the item drops. Just because I'm at right now. Once we get the filter, it's definitely gonna make things a lot easier because you can start putting rules for only um, show like tier 4 and above, certain aspects and stuff like that. Um, because like right now it's too time consuming to really look at all the loot to see if it's really worth it. I try to kind of look at if I'm looking for a certain piece, I'll start looking for that base type and to see if there's anything white, blue, whatever that might be usable. Um, but definitely being able to put like a sound to it, stuff like that would be really nice. So right now, like I said up here, they're um, doing the UI mockups and stuff like that. Closer to the release of the patch, we'll be posting another thread focused on the loop filter with additional information and finalized UI elements. So chances are this patch won't be coming out for next few weeks. depending on how far along they are. If they've already got the core system in, now they're just plugging in the UI elements. I don't think it'll be that much further before they actually release it. Um, so hopefully, maybe um, closer to the middle to the end of this month would be pretty nice. And then, but like I said, this is just like a mock-up, so it'll show all keys, and then you can kind of move them around to as far as important, I guess. This is set to hide all normal, hide all magical, mage items, stuff like that. So right now, just from seeing that, that's very basic. Um, but they are, once we get down here, we'll kind of look into more stuff that you can do. Um, Starting in 7.10, it will be possible to create loop filters with as many or as few rules as you would like. Creating each rule consists of choosing whether it will show or hide matching items, which items are affected, exalt items, items only usable by one class, like mage, primalist, stuff like that. Um, and additional criteria is which, such as minimum level requirements or affix tiers. So that would be tier 4, tier 5, stuff like that. So down here it's showing to where you can kind of change up your loop filters, so you can design one for lower levels, one for mid levels, one for high levels, and say one for hardcore grinding. Like if you're not wanting to really see loot, but there is a few things that you really want to see just in case it drops, you can set something to like a very strict rule set type deal, which is pretty nice. Uh, let's see, what does that say? A filter exclusively for Sentinel looking to maximize ignite damage over. Okay, so essentially, like, I guess I don't know if that's just their um, basic filter that they made that you can duplicate and change. Um, so this would essentially look for Sentinel items with uh, maximizing the ignite damage. And now it's kind of odd to see this this text in here, because in my eyes, I would think that as um, it that it's going to calculate, like, say the piece, like you have a chest piece with, say, 25% ignite chance. If you're wanting to maximize it, of course, you're going to be wanting something that has a higher roll than what you already have. So maximizing makes me think that there might be a mechanic in there to where it'll check with what you currently have and see if the roll is better than what you have, and then it would show it type deal. That would be kind of cool if they have something like that. That way you're not saying, oh, I've got like the max roll is say 100 and you've got 90, and a piece drops with like 85. I don't care about that piece, so it won't show that. But if it drops 95 or 97 or something like that, it would show it. That would be kind of cool if they can design something like that. Let's see here. Okay, that's the only two pictures they have. Essentially, the plan functionality of it. Individual rules, which will show and hide items, allow rules to override each other depending on their order. So, like, um, you still want to look for these things, but it's more important for you to find a certain tier than it would be a percentage or whatever the case may be. Um, so you can kind of rearrange them to get them in line of the importance of what you need. Drag and drop rule sets to adjust the order makes it easier to kind of move things around as you get new pieces. They're not as important anymore. Um, and ability to toggle individual rules on and off. essentially, this is mostly for testing purposes, where a filter does not function as intended and you wish to establish which rule is responsible. Rules are on by default. Okay, so that's kind of to while you're getting things set up to make sure the rules are working as you want them to. You can kind of test them, toggle them on and off as you get everything lined up. Uh, Ability to delete rules. Um, Loop filters will have names to make changing from one to another convenient. That's where you label them. Option to essentially so you can put your own description of that um, filter, so that way it's you can put some that you would know what it's going to do. Also, it will be possible to import loop filters created by others and export. So with that, um, hopefully the file type or whatever is something that we can get into via Notepad, or if there's a source code where we can um, design a web page kind of like Filter Blades for PoE, to where you can kind of do it from there type deal. That would be kind of cool. So essentially, it's nice to have the ability to import and export it. Rules displayed in the list will have the same some color coding for convenience. For example, the word magic item will be blue and the exalted item will be purple, essentially like what the items have right now. And rules which hide items have a different background color than rules which show items. So um, definitely a bit of stuff there. Now, hopefully, once they get it out, it's easy to deal with. That's the one thing that's um, as far as like the Path of Exile one, there is a lot to go through. Um, so hopefully, I know it's just coming out, so it's not going to be the biggest and baddest. There's going to be issues, uh, like always. But hopefully, once they get everything kind of ironed out, they'll start implementing more features to it, to where possibly you can change up the sounds, stuff like that. That would be kind of cool. Maybe customize colors yourself. Um, and stuff like that, so where it's not just magic items are blue, exalted are purple. Um, so hopefully, I know that'll probably come down the road, but for right now, it's going to be just whatever it is showing here. Um, but it would be kind of cool if they give you that ability to change up the way things look a little bit, um, to where like whenever the purple items drop, instead of them looking purple, you can make them look orange or um, violet, or you can change up the color yourself. That would be kind of cool. But that's pretty much it. Just basics information right now of what they're working on. This will be coming in the 7.10 patch, which we don't know when that will be coming. I'm guessing that would probably by the end of the month, would be my guess. Um, but that's it. Make sure y'all let me know what y'all think. Uh, put a comment down below what y'all think. Are you excited that they're finally getting this in here? Do you not even care? Give me your thoughts on that. If y'all like the content, please hit that like button. Want to keep up with the content of Lost Epochs, other games, just gaming news in general. Smash that subscribe button. And like I said, if y'all want, y'all can feel free to join the Discord. Um, Link down below. Uh, I'm on all every day, so if y'all ever need anything, have any questions or anything, feel free to ask. Other than that, my name is Devin from Deadly Art Gamers, and you all have a great day.